313watkins.com. Streaming on Roku.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster for God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV.
One of my favorite songs in the world, United Gospel Explosion TV.
Yeah.
And I just love it because they open up when I wrote that. That was my last rap song I actually wrote, or a mixture of both, where I got Hatari Jumbi in there, Emmeline King's on that piece, several other artists from Detroit. I believe the Kingdom helped me put that piece together. But at any rate, though, it says it all when they say I'm a gangster for God and I'm spirit in the word, you know.
Right.
And people actually challenge that. They say, "Gangster for God? What kind of guy are you? Are you a preacher? What are you?" I said, "Well, when I think of being a gangster for God, this means I'm standing up, willing to stand in the light at all times, willing to speak truth to power, even when it's very dark or hard to do that.
Right.
And and being able to recognize the God-given talent in each and every one and embrace it.
Exactly.
Which brings me to this show today. I got the Turner family in the house. Desmond, the young gentleman you see to my right, which is your left, and of course Leslie Turner too. And I've known Leslie for quite a while. Accomplished musician, guitarist, and other instruments as well. And we talked so many times, and he knew that I was in here doing my thing on the TV and helping bring people out to the spotlight. He would always mention his son, and I love that about him. So before we bring Desmond on, Leslie, mention your son, how you feel about him, and how happy you are that he's here right here with us today.
Well, I can say that I am proud of my son to see that he's following his dream of being an artist in the business of music as an, I guess, R&B rapper. And he's accomplished quite a bit as for what he's been, for how long he's come. And it's nice to see that I'm able to work with him too, beside him, and we can work together on a lot of projects. So I'm having a lot of fun, and we having a lot of fun together doing this with him.
Well, that's true. Absolutely, that's a beautiful thing. And I got to ask you, Desmond, coming up in a musical family, it's sometimes difficult to get your own shine out there, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And your father's very gifted, obviously. We've been following him for years, and on the instrumental circuit. But you coming with a different twist. You coming with the R&B. What's it like to grow into your own, coming from a musical family?
I'm gonna say it's free. It's like it's a form of freedom because
wow.
I've been in music since I was born. Ever since it was always around me. So
right,
even,
absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, and in school, I've done music, so it's it was always indebted to me to the point where it was kind of almost irritating at a point. So it was but then the only thing that was, I felt like I didn't have that sense of freedom in it. So I didn't usually it was okay, when you're in school, you got to play certain music from the book and stuff like that. It was nothing until you started to get into doing your own music, doing something that you can actually experience or experiment and have fun with. And then when I'm okay, yeah, this is fun. And then me and my dad started working on songs that I enjoyed, and I'm oh, okay, this is what this is how it's supposed to feel, Right. So I was this is amazing. So
wow,
yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That is a beautiful thing. Coming up in the musical family, now you've grown into your own, actually creating your own entity in music, and you've also reached a point where you are opening up your own. I mean, actually making your own singles.
Right, correct.
And tell me this: if they wanted to hear you out there, the young ladies and gentlemen, I say ladies first because you don't grown to that age now.
Right.
But if the ladies want to find out where you're at and follow your trend, where would they go to? How can we find you out there?
So I'm on Apple Music and Spotify. Social media is my Facebook name is Desmond Turner. Instagram is Desmonaire, so it's DesmonAire.
Okay.
And those and TikTok as well. It's my TikTok is DDEMONSMUSIC. And that I share my music all the time on there. I kind of make content because like nowadays you have to be a content creator to get your music out there. You have to have use every kind of source of anything to like kind of
all media is in front of you.
Exactly,
yeah.
correct.
And that's a beautiful thing because in this sense of today, especially a young man in the industry today, and understanding that, and then understanding a lot about the music industry,
Right.
it seems like there's less barriers there that can hold you back. I'm not talking instant gratification because by no means,
Right.
but it's no one to stop you from saying, okay, I'm going to release a single in December.
Correct. Yeah. No. Yeah. That. And I was just talking to my dad about that. Like, as being an independent artist, it's like it's a double-edged sword almost, because it's like the thing that would like, if you were in a like, if you had a label to like back you, then you would basically, you would have to go off of what they say and everything.
Absolutely.
But they would be funding you. The main struggle for an independent artist is being funded.
Right.
So it's like all of the things, and I see a lot of artists today who like complain about like, oh, I wish I could just do music and like didn't have to do all this content creating and all this other stuff. If that's the case, then you should just get a label, and then they just going to control everything that you do in music.
Absolutely.
But that's
Absolutely.
the sacrifice you have to take. Other than doing or being independent, you have to make that sacrifice to like fund yourself. But
Right.
you have that freedom to do whatever you want to do and how you want to do it.
Well, freedom is big to you. You mentioned the word freedom in these 3 minutes about 20 times, and you know, I'm launching into that. I'm grabbing onto that because this freedom that you're speaking of isn't just a freedom from chains. Isn't just a mental freedom. This is a spiritual growth you went into, isn't it?
Most definitely, yes.
I know, Leslie, and I say to you, you've done this long enough to know when you're an artist, and you're not the top bill artist, you're not George Benson on the guitar, but you're an accomplished guitar player. And so it becomes a different thing is what I'm saying that motivates you. George may be doing it for the money,
Right.
but it comes a time where you're doing it beyond money. You're doing it for the love. Have you? And so you've seen your dad go through the feast of famine.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you great, but what we eating tonight? And that's the beauty of this thing. So when you say that freedom, it seems to be something, a word that's tearing down walls for you.
Most definitely, yes.
You know, you launched into that freedom right now.
Right, and then, like, because that's what I feel like is what makes music better. Like, it's a form, because some people do go into music just thinking like, okay, we got to get this money and stuff like that, and in that's where music can be controlled. So that's where money controls everything. But if you're doing it as something that you love freely, then that's when the best music comes out.
Okay.
So
Okay. Wow. Name a couple of your songs you have out now.
I have a single out named Ash Falls on all platforms, and then I have a single called 1,000 Walls.
1,000 Walls. Wow.
Yes.
Now
They're
that's
both R&B. Yeah, they're both R&B songs, and they're
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And as far as it goes, you're doing the singing on them yourself?
Yes, correct.
And who created the music for it?
The music, I got them. I got beats from YouTube.
Different places,
Yeah, different
Okay.
different sources. But as far as the writing and the singing, all of that is me.
Wow. So name that second one.
1,000 Walls.
1,000 Walls.
Yeah.
Can you hum a little bit of that, or just give us like a 10 seconds of it? I know you. This is not playing, you guys.
No,
Don't play.
The
Don't play
wildfires
now.
too, you know. They got my,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
1,000 walls instead. 1,000 hours spent thinking how things should be. Oh. And I never knew love could hurt like this.
Woo, woo! Don't give him too much, Dad. Don't give him too much. That was impromptu.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
You look like you can sing like that too. You know, kind of.
Thank
And now, what are some of your what's some of the artists that's inspired you? Do I hear some legend in there? Do I hear some? Give it to me.
So
Who
I'm
Who
because
kicked you off?
I get inspired by a lot of the old school artists because when I was driving, or when my dad used to drive me to school, all we used to hear Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles,
okay,
and,
okay.
Otis Redding, all of them and stuff. So I'm
Okay.
inspired by them, and then I'm also inspired by new artists too, Chris Brown, Brent Faiyaz, Bruno Mars. It's a mixture of a lot of them, but I draw back heavy on like the old school artists like Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder.
Well, you're definitely original mix.
Yes.
You can hear it, and then the passion from there, it makes us want to hear more. And that's what more can an artist dream of? That people want to hear more of their music, or more of your art and your creation, man. That's a beautiful thing. So, what school did you come out of?
I came from Cass Technical High School.
Oh, okay, a smart one too, huh? You know, we came up. If you came from Cass, or it was it was a few schools, and Cass was one of them. You came from Cass, it's like, oh yeah, okay, put them in the head of the class. When they transferred, Cass students went right to the top. But what a beautiful, beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful experience to be able to. And Cass had an excellent music program too.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Okay, you want to say hi to some of your people over there?
I don't even know who else is there. I know
No?
Miss Allen was one of the people there. She was a music theory teacher that I had music theory for her. Miss Weaver as well. That was an advanced music theory class, Harmony. Miss Martinez and Mr. Haas before Miss Martinez.
Okay.
So a lot of people, they definitely helped a lot.
Well, okay, so I hear that, and some special shouts out to Cass Technical High School, but it's something there that I'm hearing the soul from.
I've taken also vocal classes too outside of Cass Tech.
Okay.
So Shirley Smith, I want to give a big shout out to Shirley Smith.
Okay.
She definitely helped me a lot. And then a lot of it also is my dad. Like when we just sit there
absolutely.
and work, so he kind of helped me. He helped me kind of be more free with my music too. Like a lot of times I would be like more like analytical, like maybe I gotta do. He'd be like, just pay attention to how you feel and stuff like that, and it kind of helped me, grow as an artist. So
And you couldn't get that from a father that wasn't in the music business or
Right.
understood the industry.
exactly.
To see let go like that, I would be like, yeah, it's technical, but Dad said, do it.
You're
you
right.
know, and that's a beautiful thing. So, where do you hope to see your music carry you in the next 2 years?
Next 2 years, hopefully my music takes me to stuff I never even seen before. I want to, the sky's the limit for real. Like I just
Wow.
want to be able to just keep going and making music that changes people's life. Like
Absolutely,
that's just.
absolutely.
I don't really put a cap on where I could go because I don't want to ever really stop. So that's just it.
Man, from a young man in his 20s. We're so proud to have you on.
Thank you.
And Brother Leslie, I know you just
Hey, what can I say?
full.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. We're going to be looking out for you, and not just now, but in the near future as well. Because 2 years ain't a long time, so you got to stay busy.
Yeah.
You got to stay busy.
Most definitely, yeah.
And the next time that you're on, we're gonna take a little break and a commercial break. But the next time you visit the show, if I'm giving the drops, because we have to have them approved. This is real TV, and they're approved for clean lyrics and all that, which I know they are. Then we can actually show something and let them hear something finish while we sitting here talking about it. We can break in and analyze it and break it down.
For sure. For
So,
sure.
hey, you guys, we right here with Desmond and Les, and look, we're here getting it in. We're gonna. Oh, you say I got 15 more minutes for a break? Wow. Okay, well then let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're revving it up.
Doing it.
And you can't even take a break. And that's my he like a slave driver. That's Timmy Tim. He runs his own TV show down here too.
All right.
And yeah, a lot of people, you may not know this. Had you heard of WHPR before you had came in today?
No, I've heard it before. Yeah, we were on here. What was the last year or the year before last?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reminded me. He came on the show before, man. We done touched so many people. What a blessing, man. Especially when I'm dealing with, I'm seeing young artists like you, you know. And so when you came in before, you probably hadn't hit your 20s yet, or fresh 20.
Yeah, no, I was like, about like 24, 25.
Okay. But now look at you now. He done came back all strong. I looked over. He got the bravado and all of this. Oh my God! You know, funny how time flies.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
You know, when we having fun. As we looking at some of the artists that's come to this particular studio, and you can see them on the walls as you look around this place. You guys got to come down here. A lot of people go to the Motown Museum and different places, and they should. You know, Barry Gordy's a legend. But when you come down to WHPR, you look at some of these artists and stars on the wall, man. It's just amazing to see some of the people that's come through here and been touched. I guess what I like about it, Desmond, is it's been a black-owned and ran TV production studio that and I've been on here more years than I can care to count right now. but the whole idea is that the walls have been torn down through being able to come in and share our own media in the station. And the beautiful thing about this is you are the new generation to come in and take it to another level. It's a young man I have that's helping me in my film and media. He's a little AI guru. It's about 21, 22, you know. And man, what these guys know at that age,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
it's just amazing. So what age did you notice that your son had gotten bit by the bug? He was going this way, and you decided to let go and let him do his own thing in this.
Well, I've known a long time ago. He's been kind of a showman person, kind of kid. He liked the showmanship of being in front of a camera. But I have 3 other sons, and he's the youngest.
Okay.
So they all play music. And
Okay.
the thing I liked about being music is that everybody would be able to play all our sons' new music, and no matter where direction they go out in, that's the one thing we all had in common. So we could come together and have a great time with music. If they have, no matter what they choose to do in life, we still had that in common. But Desmond was the youngest, and I was with the other sons playing, but he would walk around and he'd kind of be upset because he wasn't able to. I had him on playing a cowbell or something like that, but he was there. He was on. He was on point, and he was hanging with us. And yeah, he watched us, and I could tell that he wanted to be in it too. So yeah, I started working with him as he got older and getting more into it. I started working with him on some things, and he just grew more into it and started, especially after the internet with the Vine and stuff. People were able to post videos and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
He got real off into that and started making videos of himself. So I see that, okay, he's trying to be off into the music, so entertainment some kind of way. So I'm going to work with him and help him in any kind of way I could.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful because a lot of times when you come after a master that's been through some things, ups and downs, we tend to tell our kids, "Well, you don't want to do what I did. You want to do something else," But it's beautiful that you were able to see in him enough to say, "Hey, do your thing," and and by all means, love the thing you do, right?
Right.
And so as long as you continue to stay on this path of light, enlightenment and helping others and touching others, doors are going to continue to open for you. I can see that now. Your other brothers, are they singers as well?
No, they play instruments. So my oldest brother, he played the saxophone, but he does rap too.
Okay.
He's a very good rapper too. He's a lyricist for sure.
Okay.
The brother under him, Cameron, he's kind of a virtuoso on pretty much a lot of stuff too. He can play the piano real well, and he sung a little bit. And then my other brother under him, his name is Les. He plays the drums. So
Okay.
yeah, he's real good at that too. And and then like seeing it like transcribe to other stuff, that's another thing too. Like as far as like how we were in music, it also taught us like how it was like we could be better at different things though. Like music teaches more than just like music itself, like just like the
Right.
timing and stuff, like
Right,
how like
right.
we're all heavy in the video games, but and like every time we played against other people, we would be better than other people in video games because we knew timing and just
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
and that's-
Team and-
yeah, exactly, like the teamwork and everything. So it definitely played a big part in our lives without us even noticing at the time. So
Yeah, I smiled when you were saying that because I was thinking about you hitting the cowbell. And, he can't. But then you went to blowing.
yeah.
Then his voice came up. Ooh-wee. He's the Michael Jackson of it. Yeah, that's a blessing, man. That is a blessing. If you were to talk to another young person, and believe me, you are blessed to come through the way you did because a lot of people would have been intimidated. All your brothers playing, that might not have been your niche. God had something else different for you, but you ain't know it yet. So you around here, you like, wow, like your dad. So you may have got a little frustrated for a minute, but you held on and you began to cling to your gift. If you are talking to another person coming up in a gifted family that's trying to allow their light to shine, what would you tell them? How would you tell them to wait their turn and still? That takes a lot of patience for a young man.
I would say find out what makes you special. Find out what makes you special and captivate it. Nurture that. Don't get too eager. Don't get too overzealous. Because a lot of problems I've had with that was like kind of being impatient and being like wanting to it's a lot of frustration in it, like because it's like you have so many plans and you have so much so much you want to show and so much you want to do, but it's like one, you gotta understand that the people ahead of you have done some of this stuff that you're trying to do, and you also you're a student, and it's more valued in being a student than it is than being a master. I feel like because in a master if you're a master you can't really learn anything new, but in a student you can always learn.
Okay.
So
okay, wow, that's heavy. Did y'all hear that? So patience, finding yourself, being true to yourself. All this is a coming out.
right.
Even before you become good at it. Okay, we see. Leslie,
Yeah.
If you could encourage a parent that has artists for children, that's not always easy
That's right.
because you don't always know where the money comes from,
True.
you know. And Joe Jackson got beat up for it, you know.
Yeah,
But still, though, he did a heck of a thing.
he did.
You might not want to do it like Joe Jackson. I don't know. I don't know how. I kind of like Joe Jackson, but you want to be able to encourage those children to grow.
Exactly.
That's a heck of a tightrope.
It is. But I think that, first you got to recognize the talents in your child as a child.
Okay.
And once you do, you got to nurture it every way you can. If that child is interested in music, interested in acting, interested in becoming a doctor, a lawyer, just nurture what that child wants. Because a lot of times people don't see the ability that their child or the interest that their child actually has.
Right.
So that's the thing. I wanted to make sure that I expose my kids to everything they could be exposed to, so they can find out what they are driven to, what they like to do, if this is something you like. Because music might not have been something he wanted to do, but he did have the opportunity to see other things that he might have wanted to do.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that's what I would probably tell somebody that raising kids, and not sure about how they should raise them, and what to look for as far as the talents that they kid have. It could be scholastic, or like I said, it could be sports,
Right.
for instance. But definitely nurture that interest that the child has.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing for the parents. Hey, you guys, you watch United Gospel Explosion TV, man. I got the family in today, as you see, and you guys, give them one more time before we go to break, where they can find your music at.
You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify. Again, it's Ash Falls is the main single I'm pushing, and then 1,000 Walls as well, on all platforms, YouTube as well. So.
Okay, all right. And give them your full name.
Oh, Desmond Turner.
Okay, Desmond Turner. You guys check them out. We'll be right back. You watch United Gospel Explosion TV. We're going to come back and we're going to find out about the good stuff. What he doing now? Peace.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Tune in to the I Love the Hustle show, Saturday afternoons at 12 p.m., followed by Mr. Smooth's Ballroom and Steppers Express Dance Show on WHPR 15.2 Detroit, Apple TV, Roku, and many streaming platforms. See you Saturday.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
313watkins.com. Streaming on Roku.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
And that was my girl Emmeline King. And some of you guys, if you follow the show, you know Emmeline King has sung all over the country. And then she picked up the saxophone about 10 years ago. Then she went all over the country with the saxophone. Just amazing young lady. She was the designer of the Mustang and Thunderbird for Ford Motor Company, the first black female designer. So it's been some wonderful, wonderful people in here. But nothing like what we got to hear right now. I think it's the same level with Mr. Desmond. Man. And Kels, I guess that the idea of, I see now why you were saying, you got to see my son, you got to give my son. This is always a beautiful thing to see the takeoff. And this isn't a takeoff for you, don't get me wrong. You've been doing it for years now, but it's still a takeoff in a way because now you have your original music out. It's brand new opportunities, brand new possibilities. You know, how do you feel about social media this day and time? And how it's influencing the idea of your music? You know, it's a total different thing when Smokey came up.
Right.
Smokey was, okay, Barry, I got you, Smokey. Boo, boo. Right now, a young artist becomes so much more independent. You know, at the early age, at the early stage, right?
Right. No. Yeah. Most definitely. I would say it's it also like connects you to different artists though, cause like I just recently got in contact with an artist who makes beats. Somebody I would have I forgot where he's from, but I was on TikTok and he was like making beats or hit like what he's posts. He says like he's gonna keep posting his beats. Every day he's unemployed or something like that, and I heard his beats and they were amazing. So I got in contact with him, and I was like, I'm unemployed too. Let's make a project and stuff. So we got in contact. I FaceTimed him, and we were just like chopping it up, and he sent me some of his beats, and they were dope. I sent like a little something back, and we're just like kind of conversing that way. So I feel like it also opens up brand, or not even just a brand, but like some music that would never be heard, because it would be like people who would never have met, you know, unless they already were in that lane of like being able to travel the world. Like you don't have to travel the world to meet these people anymore.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Definitely. My latest movie is called When the Dress Moves. We just finished that movie. And it's some guys out of Miami that I was working with, a young brother out of Miami, very good at the AI, my first AI creation of that size. And it's AI and human. Okay. And just, as you say, if it wasn't for the internet or getting out there and seeing people's work going back and forth, I would have never met him. And I think Kimberly Mallory turned me on to this young brother, and she's off doing a lot of things. You hear her name around. She's in the Gina T crowd and some other powerful women. But the idea was that she saw what I was doing, what my vision was. She heard it. And she said, you got to meet this young guy. And just like that, I went on the internet and saw his work and said, yeah, I want to do it. Next thing you know, we got a whole movie made within a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's just amazing what you can do when you open your mind.
Right.
To what's going on now, because these young people are moving at light light
There's
years.
a lot of talent out there.
I mean, light years. Of course, in the music industry, you've always been digital as well, but the idea of being able to conceive a thought and then put flesh on it, and then see it played back within 3 minutes is crazy. Young guys had me doing something. I was telling him some ideas, and he was on his phone. I said, "What? He's ignoring me or something?" And like a minute later, he says, "That what you talking about?" I was like, yeah. So this is what we see now in the world that we live in, and the possibilities. How you feel about that for the music era that you're in now?
Well, it's kind of a scary situation, but it's a good situation too, because like if you in the music, like as an artist today now, being able to play an instrument is one thing, but then the artists now that's coming out, I wouldn't say that they pretty much are savvy on instruments, but they are with the AI and the computers and all that, because they can come up with music like that easy.
Like that, right? It's amazing.
And it just eliminates the creativity of being able to use your thoughts and create right off the top of your head in some senses. But it's like I said, it's good too, because you can take that old school style and put it together with the new school style,
Right.
and can come out with some
Things you can't even imagine.
Right, exactly.
But it has to be frustrating in a sense, because you dedicated 20 years, 30 years, more than that, to the craft. And to see somebody doing their bathroom in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then come out and it's a song now.
Yeah.
It's something different.
It is.
So it must be a way for us to marry these mediums together, like you say. Take some of that old and put it with the new, and as you create. Are you seeing that in your work?
Yeah. So, and I wanted to touch on that. Like, I feel like a lot of it does also kind of make it better for artists who can play the instruments now, because like I see a lot of people kind of like talk down on AI, like even like my generation and like even earlier even younger generations, because it's like they see how easy it is and they kind of like see how it is kind of like a disrespect to the art, but like that also like brightens the fact that like if you can actually do that, it's more of like, wow, he can actually do what AI does, like, and it's like, and it sounds like so if somebody can think like, if you playing an instrument and they be like, oh, this AI, and they be like, and you can prove that it's not, they like, oh, wow, like, it kind of puts you on a different lane, like,
right,
so
I see.
Yes, and then also AI can't do anything that a human can't do. It only can do the best of what a human can do. So it's like it's not going to be, it can't get any better than what a human can do.
Okay.
It's just getting what the best human can do, and doing that. So it's like we still kind of create that. That's what, and I think me and my dad talked about it. Like AI can't create anything new. It just can take what humans have already created and make them. Yeah, exactly.
Things with it. Yeah. Okay, I see.
It can't create a new genre of music.
Right.
Like if we create a new genre of music, blues, jazz, AI would just be able to play blues, jazz, or hip hop.
Right.
Can you come up with a whole new genre of music?
They have to see it.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be.
A human has to show them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's good for now. That's good for now. And there's so much to that. And we need to do a show just on AI and creativity. Because to dispel some of the, like you say, it's a lot of fear involved in that too. Especially if you're a musician that's on the road, and now they have things that, as you know, Les, that if they're on the road and they're using AI out there, and less musicians are necessary. But at the same time, though, putting the music first, putting the business first. It was like this when mini computers came out.
Right.
When they went from the room size to the laptop and they were doing them. Oh, I don't know. It was like this when we went from beepers to cell phones.
Right,
This before
yeah.
you could tell us beepers wasn't the baddest thing out,
Oh, yeah.
because they could hold like 20 numbers in them. but now you have a computer in your hand all the time, and so this is the world, and we are the world. You know,
Exactly.
as we're looking at where the industry is going with all the independents, I see amazing opportunity for young independent artists not to have to follow the genre, the junk genre. Like, if you want to be a good artist, you have to wear a dress. Now, I'm not knocking the wearing the dress. I was just off the top of my head. Or if you want to be an artist, you have to be able to hurt someone or let them know you got to sell so many drugs. You got just to be an artist.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
For the clout and credibility. It's a new day now.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, you don't have to build your brand on negativity. I'll just say that,
Right.
for lack of a better word. But now your brand can be built just on what Desmond see and feel, and he's flying without shackles. I remember the movie NWA.
Oh yeah.
And when they were showing the artists coming up easy and all the guys coming up, it was a little foreign guy that was always there telling them, no, we don't want to do that. You ain't real enough. You know, and that real enough meant you're not exploiting your people enough. You're not hurting anybody. You ain't got no controversy about you.
And now I feel like that's the thing too, because it's like through there are rappers and there are like artists who go through those things and they just talk their truth.
Right.
And through that, other people see that and think that's the only way I can be that, is if I talk a truth that I'm not even living. Like, it's just that's what they see, that on the surface level, and don't understand like this is what I'm going through. And those artists just make it look like it's fun, or it make it look like it's
Right.
it's something like, but they really just talking about what they went through. So people in turn internalize that, especially younger people, they internalize that and be like, okay, this is what I got to do to get there and stuff like that. So it's like, and how you were saying now it's not like that, because there's a lot of artists now who rap or sing or do art that shows like, okay, I can just be myself and tell all the stuff that I go through, because music is really just showing like your emotions through stuff, and that's what and rap is just like a way to show the emotions through hard times, and the hard times they went through, they just make it look fun.
Right.
And that's what, and at least to the younger generation, that's what they make it they make that look fun.
And then it's not necessarily true all the time. You know,
Correct.
a lot of that is the drama. You know, they need drama to sell the records then. And so, you know, I singing keys, I'm doing blocks, I'm doing blah, blah, blah. They may have never
And that's
even been involved in that.
Right, and that's the
But
thing.
some
too.
have, but not necessarily.
And that's what it is too. A lot of people just love drama. Like, think about all the shows that's popular, Power,
Right.
Snowfall, all of those shows. It's like people love that because it's just like something interesting to watch. And like, but when you watching it, it's like you don't have to be a part of it. You can just look at it and be like, oh, I would have did this, and then that's where it goes.
Right.
But when it comes to, okay, I want to be this now. When you listening to music, you like, if I want to be an artist, I got to do this. So now it's internalizing that you got to do that yourself instead of just watching it and making your like decisions from the couch. You know?
Right.
So,
Which is a safe place to do it.
exactly.
Yeah, and so and that's exactly where we're coming from. What we're talking about is that couch decision, and how media has changed it, where you don't have to shoot someone or be shot up to be able to be a good rapper necessarily. If that happened and you make it through that adversity you went through, well, that's a great thing. but that's not really the focus on it anymore. It shouldn't be the focus, we feel. And at least you have the freedom now to touch the media in your own way. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. What's some of the ways that you're using to get your music out there, or you would like to use? What's some of the mediums you would like to use in social media, let's just say, or the internet?
A lot of things and that's one thing too. A lot of things now on social media, it's harder to get your music out there because of there is like an oversaturation with content and stuff like that. So now you have to be heavy on like different hooks and stuff like that. Think of it like a commercial, something that'll hook the audience into like watching it. So so for my what I kind of do is kind of go off of like different content ideas of like like he said, I used to do like videos back when Vine was a popular app, back when I was a teenager. So I do kind of like comedy stuff too. Like I kind of make funny jokes, funny videos. Sometimes I make funny like parodies of different songs and me singing them. So it's like, okay, he can sing, but he made like, it's like two things. It's like I'm making you laugh, and they like, okay, he got a little voice too. Right. 'Cause it's a girl I just seen. She just now like got on tour. She's becoming a successful like artist. She was on tour with a rapper named Boz, who's in J. Cole's group. Oh yeah, she started off doing like videos. Like what she would do is she'd like put like 3, 4 or 5 different emojis and sing like a certain line in those emojis. So she'll put like an old lady, she'll sing it like a soulful old lady, then she'll like put like a rock star, she'll sing it like a rock star, and then something to hook people in, and that like grabbed a following for her. Then she can release her music, like the music that she wants to release. So she's still authentic with herself, but at the same time she's still bringing people in.
Yes. As you're doing your social media and your marketing, social marketing, what do you find is most successful to you now? What venue of what are you putting out there that you see getting the most traction?
I would say, because it was TikTok for a long time. TikTok, my videos have been, but now I'm going live. Like live is a amazing thing to do if you're an upcoming artist, because like I seen like a artist manager talk about it, like it's kind of like a hallway for like your music, because like you basically just talking to people who come in and like listening to your music and stuff like that, or just come in and talk to you, and then like you just having a conversation. Wow. They like hear that conversation and stuff, so then you could direct them to your music. So then it's like, okay, let me hear let me kind of match him or her with the music and stuff like that. So they kind of want to hear you. It's kind of like if you set up a store in the mall and stuff, and you stand outside the mall and talk to the people who pass by, like, hey, I got this and this, or like just have a meaningful conversation with people. They more likely to come into your store, than just like having a store just out of anywhere,
They get a chance to be familiar with you, right?
Exactly.
Excellent. Now, have you been helping your dad as far as his music goes with some of these concepts? We need you young people.
I even tell him the fact that he's so good at the guitar, and like he finds out different ways to play the bass, and like the different way, he just got, I don't want to tell especially like, but he got like a little like bow, like how you can like a violin. Yeah. He got like a little small like bow that he can use for the guitar, and he can just switch off like those things. Like if he was to make a video every day on TikTok or something, that would go viral. Right. So I mean, I tell him, but it's like
Yeah, we still a generation behind. Keep telling us. We need that. Come on through the show too and help me.
I got you.
But that's wonderful. Just you speaking that about the bow and the, I'm starting to say, don't say no more because it's out there now. It's out there now, and that's the beauty of being able to cross generations. And then this is only the beginning. We got to look at that. Oh yeah. And I was I'm with a group of different producers. I'm not going to say the names, but we produce with a bunch of producers in the city and outside the city, and we all making movies and doing things. But it's just a blessing to be able to see the next generation share and where they're going. And it's inspiring to me. So that's why I had to do a big AI film.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, listen, you guys cannot do it if you want to, but they sound just like those cats that was talking about the cell phone when we was on the beepers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, it ain't going nowhere, right? And it's only going to become more necessary.
Right.
And so that's where we're at right now. And then the fact that we have a young man that can actually sing, and then you add AI to a real singer, that's got to put you heads and shoulders above a person that can't sing at all, and they taking AI to do it all.
Right, like, cause
You can see the difference.
yeah, cause like I use it's a app that a lot of people hate. Like it's called Suno, and I get it because like if you just use it to like just like type make me a song quote blah blah blah, and then it makes the whole song. Like I use it to make a beat because I got like a song that be like, nah, I won't go free, devil got a hold on me, baby mama won't let me be, and I needed like a one of them
Don't
old
stop,
school.
don't stop. Yeah.
But I needed one of them old school Ray Charles kind of beats,
Right.
so I kind of just typed it in like make me something like this, and then like and AI isn't like the smartest thing in the world. I had to like type in 3 or 4 different prompts before I got it to sound like relative
Right.
to what I wanted.
Right.
Got it to my dad. And my dad was able to make the song I wanted to do in seconds. So
Wow.
it's like he's still better than AI. So
Right.
it's like,
oh man, what a compliment! What a compliment, a tribute to your dad. Man. You know, I love it. I love it. Tell me this. You know, you go through a lot of things in life, and sometimes, you know, this is United Gospel Explosion TV show. You guys out there that don't know, hey, but we always looking at how your spiritual side help you to the struggle to reach today's reality you at. Some people come in and say, I ain't had no struggle. This was easy for me. But guys like me, they had to go through struggles, even in the film business and industries. There was times where I had to carry a big camera around, and some people remember me from them days. I was filming people like L. Sharpton. Hey, Mr. Sharpton, how you doing? You know, and the camera bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? But that's called paying your dues. But you go through these different segments of life where you seems like you're working your hardest, but actually you coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think of those days, and I think of today where it's so easy now. Well, bam, got you. You know, and they all fit together because what I was doing then makes me do this better. How you feel about that, Les?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps a lot from, you know, the experience that you've come up with already.
Yes.
And then you're able to get the new technology to advance your experience and put it together and make even brighter and bigger story. And that's what's been happening to me.
Yeah.
Every time I see something new, and as far as when technology go, and I download it because it's Christmas. It's like and I discovered a new toy that I can play with. It just opens my mind to create even more.
Right.
That's the positive for me on when I think about the AI and the new technology. So I love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been like into advanced or technology when I was a kid growing up. But then when I got older, I was like, okay, now it's starting to look like it's too much for me. But I still was liking it because it helps out a lot, and I
oh, absolutely,
can come with all kind of creations.
Absolutely. Desmond, for a young man, I'm kind of putting you on the spot with this one. When you think of where you were and where you are now, any ups and downs you've had, I wouldn't say love affairs. I know you're a little young for love affairs, but, you know, relationships. aches and pains and joys. How have you used those things to shape your music, and how have they affected your music in real life?
I would say it affected my music tremendously. A lot of the things that I'm going through, I use music to get through it. And a lot of the stuff, like, it'll be times, because I feel like every artist, who even made it or who hasn't made it, they go through that point where they like, okay, I'm just done with it. I'm done with music. I'm like, but once you get to that point where you use music as like your therapy session, and
Right.
you use it as like a certain thing to like, heal those pains, it's just like, that's what happens. It's like music becomes your diary, your journal. It's like you can't leave it alone. So.
Absolutely. And that's the come up. Mm-hmm. So it's okay to feel, it's okay to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And this can be your therapeutic session.
Mm-hmm.
They need to write you a song if they do.
Exactly.
Hey, you guys, look, it's been a pleasure. Tell them your full name and where they can reach you out there on social media, if you got something for them.
I'm all with making sure he got his. My name is Leslie Turner, and I do a lot of producing with Desmond. We're working on projects that's going to be low. So I'm pushing him to his greatest abilities that he have, what he can accomplish.
That's wonderful. So Dead passing the torch. And Desmond, give it to him one more time before we leave.
You can find my songs on all platforms. It's Ash Falls and 1,000 Walls. Desmond Turner, you can find me on Facebook. And on Instagram, you can find me at Desmonaire, DESMONAIRE.
Okay, and maybe I can get you to write us a couple of songs. We need a United Gospel Explosion TV song. You kind of check us what we doing, make it better, of course, and then maybe you could do something for the Nail Shop movie we're about to release, and we can let you sing it at one of the releases or something.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Hey, you guys, you've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. Wow. The Turner boys are here today, and they showed out. They showed up, and they showed out. Make sure you tune in and hey, track Desmond down before he blow up. Once you blow up, you know how people be. Y'all be moving all slow, then they blow up. Then they want to come all good. Y'all catch him before he blow up, y'all. You watch United Gospel Explosion TV. I love you, appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Another great show.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion, United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God, and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV.
313watkins.com. Streaming on Roku.